Why so many marriages in Japan are sexless and what you can do about it. Okay, it says here. Okay, and this is such a big problem in Japan, right? There's many marriages where a lot of action isn't getting down. The Japan Family Planning Association reported in 2024 that roughly half of all marriages in Japan are sexless. That's insane. Participant surveys cited long work hours, child rearing, and a sense that married sex is plain old mendokusai, bothersome. Damn. and a lot of you dudes, right, are simping for these Japanese chicks. Again, in my upcoming stream, I'm going to expose Japan, right, that will just shock you brothers, as reasons for giving up on getting busy. But does this trend hold true even in international relationships? And what can you do to bring back intimacy if the sex has stopped in your marriage? Damn. Sexless marriages in Japan. Okay. So a 2024 survey by Japan Family Planning Association found that nearly half of married individuals, 48.3%, okay, reported being in sexless relationships. Okay, defined as having sex less than once a month. How can you have? How does that work? Sex? How do you have? Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This is up. Right, 31.9% in 2024. That's still a lot. What's going on? Showing a steady decline in marital intimacy in Japan. Wow, 80% of Japanese men express interest in sex. 40% of women said they weren't interested at all. You're telling me that 40% of Japanese women are not interested in getting busy? What the flip? The reasons for sexlessness also differed. For men, the top complaint, okay, was a disinterested partner. For women, right, they said sex was simply too much hassle. Nearly double the percentage of men who felt the same. A side effect is infidelity. Okay, modern day cheating culture in Japan is complex. Wow, but tact approval of discreet extramarital affairs is not uncommon. Damn, flipping heck. In Japan, it may just be one outlet that allows couples to hold a family together. I'm telling you, man, that y'all who are thinking Japan is some sort of paradise need to wake up. Why don't Japanese women want sex? Let's see. Okay. Of course, every relationship is different, but there's no denying that sexless marriages are a widespread issue in Japan. Yep, I heard that too. Yep. Many foreign men struggle to understand why. See, foreign men. So not only are Japanese men, right, okay, experiencing this, but also foreign men. Also, foreign men are going through this. Many foreign men struggle to understand why their once affectionate partners seem to shut down after marriage or kids. Theo said that. I remember Theo saying that many streams ago. I'm telling you, man, like are Japanese women the best woman for y'all? Think twice. Okay, think twice. Is it a cultural difference? Okay, a biological factor? Or is it just a unfortunate side effect of modern life? Okay. Japan's brutal work culture doesn't just affect salary men, it's exhausting for women too. Many wives work full-time jobs only to come home and take on the bulk of household chores as well. Research shows that Japanese men contribute less to housework than their counterparts in Western countries, leaving many wives feeling overworked and underappreciated. In fact, the OECD found that Japanese men do the lowest proportion of housework chores of all nation surveys. So, when bedtime rolls around, intimacy isn't a priority. If a woman is already exhausted, the idea of sex can just feel like another chore on the list. Interesting. Ooh. It says here, right? Okay. Let's see. Motherhood changes everything. Okay. If a marriage slows down in sex, having kids can bring it to a screeching halt. Yep, Theo has mentioned that. It says that, let's see. Many Japanese couples stop seeing each other as romantic partners after kids enter the picture. Spouses start calling each other as Otosan dad and Okasan mum, reinforcing the idea that their relationship has evolved into something purely parental. For many foreign husbands, this cultural shift can be a shock. And that's what I'm saying, right? Okay? Are Japanese women the best woman for you? There's problems there. It's not perfect. Japan and Japanese women are not perfect. And some of y'all need to get that. You need to understand that very clearly. Okay? International marriages and sex in Japan. This can be a shock for foreigners starting a family in Japan. Okay? While most expect intimacy to take a hit, they also assume it will return over time. But for many Japanese couples, once you become mama or papa, the romantic spark has gone for good, leaving some foreign spouses facing unexpected and frustrating reality. Ooh, ooh, brothers. Yeah, this is very important to know before marrying a Japanese woman, before moving to Japan if you're interested in doing that. This is a thing that's very in their culture, and you have to be aware of that. And that's why I'm saying, like, Japan isn't some sort of perfect utopia, right? You have to, before you move to a country, you have to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. You need to know what's going on out there, how the women are, how could things change in a marriage. And this seems to be a common theme that I hear, right, with marrying a Japanese woman. So I'm just saying, look out for that and go out there and be aware of this particular issue. Okay. Awesome. You see, and guess what? It also even affects foreigners, not only Japanese men. Okay, I've been hearing that, yo, if you're a foreign dude, you're good. Listen, it also affects foreigners too, right? So, you know what it is, man. You know what it is. Okay.